Hi Venus, this is Dr. Srikanth and I hope you're doing good and great. So I feel like most of you are done with this oral surgery exam, right? Today we have an exam. I hope most of you are done. I got somewhere around like 348 plus. Okay, still few people are giving examination. Right now I got 348 plus scores. Okay, it's very good sign that uh, people have that love towards this particular subject, oral surgery, and they have done well and they have finished the exam. So I'm just going to have an analysis of this particular question paper. Okay, the question paper is for 120 marks. Time duration is 20 questions. Okay, time duration is 90 minutes, and it is above the level of NEET 2020. So before I go into this particular paper, I'm going to talk about the NEET 2020. Okay, anyway, we are planning to provide one more video about the difference between 2017, 18, 19 NEET to 2020 NEET. Okay, so 2020 NEET is a lengthy paper. It's not tough paper. It's not tough. Not tough. It's a lengthy paper. People face difficulty in reading the paper, not answering the question. Answering the question is very, very easy. Okay, most of the people who has cracked this entrance, they have complained it is difficult to read the question paper second time. Most of the papers, like if you talk about 2018, 19 and 17, you can read question paper twice. Means something like you can revise the question paper again. So in 2020 there is no time for revision. Okay, at max they have read or done the question paper only once. So coming to today's question paper, that is for this 120 questions and 90 minutes. Okay, so my review to this paper is this is a tough paper. One, this is a tough paper. Two, this is a lengthy paper. Okay, you have so many ingredients of questions in this, like similar to your AIMS pattern. You have match the following. In each match the following, the paper setter has included 4-5 extra questions. So one match the following question is converted into 4 to 5 extra match the following questions, 4 to 5 single liners. Assertion reason based questions are there. Which of the following statement is true? They have given 5 to 6 statements, and in that you have to pick the best statement, and all these make the question paper tricky. But when I'm coming to the subject point of view of oral surgery, except few areas like the neurology or neuropathologies or the treatment of neurologies, particularly the trigeminal neurology or facial nerve palsy, there are some advanced treatments which are not regularly done in the UG. Okay, except that 4 or 5 questions based upon the neurologies, and few questions they have taken from the oral medicine and oral pathology. Okay, which is a diagnostic part of oral surgery. Okay, logically it should not be included in oral surgery according to me, but the mentors has taken a move to include the diagnostic part of oral surgery, that is by giving the grades of this chirurgism, or some questions moves around fibrous dysplasia diagnosis, and few areas they have stressed on the diagnosis part, like somewhere around 10 questions they have focused on diagnosis, which we are going to do in oral path and oral medicine, excluding the 10 questions and excluding the neurology questions. Okay, neurosurgery, better called as neurosurgery, which is not a part for the dental students, but it's a part for the medical people. Neurosurgery 5 questions and these 10 questions, so excluding these 5 and 10, okay, that is totally the 15 questions. The rest all 105 questions are within the zone of dentistry. Okay, I love so many questions in that particular paper. Okay, they made very easy question, they made tricky just by increasing the information of that particular point by asking an applied based aspects. So this is a wonderful paper. If you are able to handle this, you can handle anything. Okay, so this is like, I feel like 105 are okay within your scope, or you can easily handle. Excluding this 10 marks, 10 marks, this is also very easy if you're done with oral path and oral medicine, but excluding that 105 is not, is within the scope of your oral surgery. So in this 105, if you maintain an accuracy of 90%, okay, that is somewhere around 91 to 92 marks. If you maintain accuracy of 90%, that is somewhere around 91 to 92 questions right answers, then you have done perfect justice for this paper. Means you will be in an extraordinary way. Okay, you will be in the extraordinary position in the rank list, whether if the same question paper is repeated for your final exam also. Okay, so I feel like anything like coming to the criteria of scores basing upon this analysis, I feel like anything around 75 right answers plus right answers in this is a good preparation. 85 questions plus right answer is a very good preparation. 90 questions right answers is a perfect preparation. Okay, so this is what my analysis for this particular paper. Okay, so and there is one more important thing that you have to learn from this question paper. Okay, your final exam can be easy or can be difficult or can be tricky or can be lengthy. There are different criteria for final exam. I'm just going to give a rough analysis. Like 2017, okay, you have 8 sessions. The question paper was given in 8 sessions, and people have different opinion about these 8 sessions. I don't want to talk about 2018, but from 2018 the paper was made as a single paper. 2018 question paper was average question paper. Average. Most of the people says it's not difficult, it's not easy, it's an average question paper. If you see the highest score is somewhere around 185 to 190 right answers. Okay, 185 to 190 right answers. Highest score means top 10 rankers. And coming to the 2019, the question paper review was easy question paper. Easy. Paper was easy. So many repeats are there. And the reference was somewhere around like 190 to 195. Top 10. Okay. Once people are done with 2020 question paper, I have multiple reviews. Okay. So I have so many reviews, but people who has topped the state, people who has topped the All India in the top 200, 250, they said the paper was easy, but it is lengthy. They said most of the people who got 200 below after the results are out, those people, once they're done with the exam, they called me and they said the paper was easy, but it is lengthy. It is more clinical oriented paper, sir. It is, they have openly said it's a good paper for the people who focus less on the memory based stuff. Okay. And other category of people who got bad ranks, prepared well but got bad ranks, they say the paper was very difficult, the paper was lengthy, not able to finish in things, there were no repeats, no question from this book, that book, XYZ. Okay, they said the paper was too hard, heavy and such. But on the day of result, okay, the scores were again 185 to 195. The top 10 people got 185 to 195 range only. In fact, so what my suggestion is, what my analysis over a period of time is, whatever may be the difficulty index of the paper, whether the student says it's easy or whether the student says it's average, or the student says it's easy lengthy clinical, or it is very difficulty lengthy, no repeats, non-clinical, the highest score is this. You can see the highest score. The highest scores are the same. The cutoff marks are almost the same. There is no variation in the cutoff marks also, basing upon the difficulty level of the paper. Okay, so your 2021, okay, your 2021 paper may be easy or maybe difficult, or maybe average, or maybe lengthy. Whatever may be the difficulty index of the paper, I want MDS Conquer students to handle it at the best. Easy, yeah, of course, I have done my best, sir. Difficult, yes, sir, it's difficult, but I have done my best. I have tried my best. Whatever may be, this should be the attitude of the student. So, with this idea, we are taking the privilege of exposing you to all the levels of paper. Easy paper, but I'm going to tell you whether it is easy or difficult after the exam, not before exam. Okay. So difficult paper, tricky paper, or lengthy paper, or it's like paper with all repeats. Repeats means nothing but whatever you have done, some MCQ books you are doing, right? So questions will be directly given from the MCQ books with the same options, so everyone can keep right answer. So once you are done with the paper, after analyzing the paper, I'm going to give the review whether it is easy or difficult or average or lengthy or repeat based paper. 5 references will be there according to me. So this paper is a difficult paper, a tricky paper, and a lengthy paper. Okay, so whatever may be the paper, whatever may be the difficulty index of a particular question paper, All India topper will be only one. MDS Conquer topper will be only one. Means the rank 1 is always 1. Okay. So nothing depends upon the difficulty level of the paper, because your rank is considered more, not your marks. No one is going to ask you your marks. Once you're done with the exam, you got a rank, you got an All India first. No one is going to ask how many marks you got in the NEET. People are going to ask, what is your rank in the NEET? Okay, state list is out. What is your state list rank? No one is going to call you and ask you, what is your score in the NEET? Okay, no one is bothered about your percentage. People are bothered about your rank. So in this particular exam, what your rank is, where do you stand in MDS Conquer, where do you stand in All India is important. So don't bother or don't struggle or irritate or trouble your brain by seeing the scores. Always keep your rank as a target. Your rank is important, not your score. Same goes with the final exam also. So taking this positive attitude into consideration, I want you guys to give your best for the next exam, for the upcoming things. Whatever is done until now. Leave it. Whether your preparation is good, bad, or some X, Y, Z. Okay, there is no criteria to differentiate an aspirant preparation whether it is good or bad. We are no way to judge your preparation is good or bad. It's you that you have to give analysis about your preparation, because you are the only person who is watching you daily, who is working with you daily, who is reading all the books. Okay, so you are the right person to analyze your criteria in the preparation. If it is a rating that you have to drop out of 10 every day before you go to bed, you drop the rating, because you know how satisfactory you are with your preparation. I hope you are clear with this note, guys. Okay, so taking these positive things into consideration, whether the question paper is easy, difficult, or average, or lengthy, or tricky, or anything, I want you to give your best, because examination hall is the 2 to 3 hours are the duration which is going to decide everything what you have done until now in dentistry. It's not only in the preparation phase. So what is the end product of your first year is first year marks, second year marks. So you're done with the dentistry. So now you are going for a competitive exam where your target is to crack the best in the competitive exam. So this is an exam which is going to give an analysis of what you have done in the dentistry. So these 3 hours are very, very important. Something like, according to me, according to most of the students who take things seriously, these 3 hours is something like fighting. It's something like a war. In war, you have to give your best. Whatever may be your opponent is the difficulty index of the paper, is the difficulty of the paper. Whatever may be your opponent in front of you, you have to give your best, fight for it, and get out success. So this is how your attitude should be there when you're giving every exam, even if it's a daily exam or a weekly exam or a subject specific exam or a grand exam or a mock exam, any exam. Your attitude should be so positive that you should feel this is a final exam and this is something like a war that you have to fight. Means whatever you practice in the nets is what you are going to reflect on the day of your final match. If you're talking about a cricket match or a football, Why do we practice in net? It's not for fun, right? It's not for fun, because you need to perform well on the day of the final exam. You're practicing now, so your practice should also have the same courage or the same determination what you are going to give in the final exam. How many of you, or how many of you have are been late to the university exams? I think most of your interns, you're done with your internship. I feel like no one is late to the university exams, but how many of you are late to the MDS Conquer daily exam, or MDS Conquer weekly exam, or MDS Conquer mock exam? 90% is plus, 95% is plus people will be late. Why? Because you are not that serious towards this. You are very serious towards the university exams. Why? If you are late, they don't allow you. If you don't write the exam, you will be failed. You will get a remark on your face that you are failed in this particular exam. We don't have any such determination. But people who think like that, I'm just differentiating that 10% of the crowd always. They are more serious towards the preparation. They are more determined towards the preparation. They do things on time. They will be in time. Such 10% of the crowd, even they work hard, even they are very serious, or even they know everything in the subject, even they don't know anything in the subject. If you are deterministic, that is going to be an extra armamentarium to be successful. That's all now. Signing off, Dr. Srikanth from Team MDS Conquer, and we'll be coming up with one more video about our plan of action for the general surgery. Stay positive, stay blessed, and I want you guys to work hard. This is a time, investing time, okay? So always talk about the investing time in your biochemistry. Glycolysis, the first phase of biochemistry. Glycolysis is investment. Once you invest, you will get the product at the last. So it is an investment time. People who invest their time, people who invest their hard work, people who sacrifice XYZ stuff and focus on preparation will get the reward. Similarly, like your seniors who were in the top list in the state. Today the state list of Telangana was out. It's very good to see not few, almost all, okay, 98% of the students in the state list, or 95 plus percentage students in the state list are MDS Conquer students, and most of them are interns and offline and online students. It's very good to see such a positive success, okay? So if you want to be like something like that, then you need to sacrifice. That sacrifice will be your investment, and the result will be on the day of merit list or on the day of NEET result. Take care, guys. Stay positive and stay at home.